Yep, that's me. And this is my friend Wade. And we travelled halfway across the world to visit 16 theme parks in 20 days, all across the United States of America. We give you our full ride reviews.
Wow. Favorite ride ever.
We bring you on ride. And give you our full thoughts on every single theme park we visited.
Wow.
Such a good park.
Incredible park.
This is the USA Theme Park Road Trip 2023.
Yo! Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. We are here at Carowinds for our first ever visit, the first Cedar Fair park of the trip today. Unfortunately, we're not going to be getting Fury 325. It hasn't opened in time. Well, as you're watching this right now, it's August 8th, is it?
Yeah.
So as you're watching this right now, it's probably already open, but it's August 8th right now at the time of filming, and unfortunately, we're not going to be getting it today. It's such a shame. We're looking at it right now, and it looks absolutely huge.
Intimidating.
Intimidating, that's right. But we will be getting on Intimidator actually, which is their hyper coaster here. But yeah, there's so many other cool roller coasters to get on today, including Afterburn, one of the B&M inverts. It looks awesome. We're gonna get my 100th credit today. We actually voted for that on my Instagram. So if you're not following my Instagram, go follow my Instagram in the description. Yeah, we're gonna get CopperHead Strike is gonna be my 100th credit today. It was gonna be Fury, but yeah, we're gonna have an awesome day here at Carowinds. Awesome views off to the left of Intimidator there. It seems pretty quiet today, which is good for us. Hopefully we're gonna get on all the coasters today. Yeah, it looks like a cool park. So we've made our way down to the back of the park. It seems to have worked for us so far with the short lines. So we're gonna start off with a ride on Ricochet, the park's Mack Rides Wild Mouse, opened here in 2002. So yeah, let's go for a ride.
Up on your platform. Please exit to your left and walk all the way down to the bottom of the exit ramp. Thank you for riding Ricochet and enjoy the rest of your day in Carowinds, where the Carolinas come together. We've just been on Ricochet, the park's Mack Rides Wild Mouse. Nothing to rave about there. Just a
very mid.
standard Wild Mouse.
Below mid.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo back home, definitely way better.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, but just another Wild Mouse. Well, as we're making our way around the back of the park, we are noticing a lot of rides closed. We've literally walked around the back. Hurler's closed. Afterburn was closed. The Flying Cobras was closed. Literally everything at the back is almost closed except for Ricochet. Not an amazing start to the day. We're just gonna keep making our way around and try and find a ride that's open. I don't know if you should be opening the park at 10 if you're not going to have all the rides open at 10. I get that some rides that go down, but like they're still inspecting some rides. I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah, there's a look at Fury. Unfortunately, we won't be getting on that today. Looks incredible. Just unfortunate timing for us. Well, another one that is unfortunately closed. It did say it on the app that it was going to be closed the whole day. They seem to be doing some work on it at the moment. Not sure if it'll be opening, but unfortunately another ride closed here at Carowinds. So we've literally walked through the park. Intimidator is open, but we thought we'd leave that till a bit later because we wanted to get the rides at the back first, but unfortunately it hasn't worked out for us today because all the rides at the back are closed. So yeah, I guess we've just done a whole lap and only got on one ride, and we're here at Vortex. I guess we'll make our way around to the back of the park and go on Intimidator now. Well, we're starting lap 2 of the park now, and I guess we're coming for a ride on Intimidator, probably one of the ones that's only open at the moment. I know Nighthawk's open at the moment, but yeah, I guess we'll go for a ride on Intimidator. Looks awesome off-ride. B&M hypercoaster. Yeah, let's go for a ride. And yeah, here's a look at the restraints. It's actually a staggered seating, so you've got 2 on the outside and then 2 in the middle. So yeah, we've come for a ride on the back here at Intimidator. This is actually going to be Wade's tallest roller coaster so far. 232 feet tall. Yeah, it looks amazing off-ride. Heard it's got a lot of floater air times. Yeah, keen to get on.
Come on, rider, we need you to remain seated facing forwardly back, shoulders against the seat back, holding on until the ride comes to a complete final stop with all hands, arms, and legs inside at all times. Justin, did you HC 61? You did? Okay. Failure to adhere to our cell phone policy may result in your removal from the park.
Just been on the park's B&M Hypercoaster Intimidator, opened in 2010. Yeah, that was awesome.
Smooth ride.
Very smooth. We're in the back row. Yeah, it's an awesome ride. So much floater air time on that.
Yeah.
And that first drop in the back is probably my favorite part.
Yeah.
It's just such a long drop. It makes me so sad that we're not going to get on Fury because that drop is even taller.
Yeah.
It's a solid ride, very enjoyable. Not intense at all, I would say.
No, good
not
family
intense.
ride.
Family ride. No, it's definitely a thrill coaster, but just one of the more tame thrill coasters, I would say. Probably we'll get back on that today again because it's such an enjoyable ride. Yeah, great ride. Good that it's open too. And we've made our way around to Kitty Hawk, which looks like it's open. It's kind of like spot the open ride at the moment. So we'll quickly go for a ride on this. Yeah, we'll give you our review when we come off.
From the seat back in front of you and remain seated in an upright position at all times. Enjoy your flight.
We've just been on Kitty Hawk, the park Vekoma, one of the older Vekoma suspended family coasters, opened in 2003.
Shocking.
Terrible, absolutely terrible. It's just rattly and rough and bangs your head side to side. Yeah, nah, not for us. I don't think I would even recommend it for a kid. For a family, just skip past this one. Terrible, terrible.
No more comments.
All right, next up, hopefully it's time to ride Afterburn. They've just had to get everyone off. Yeah, this B&M invert opened in 1999, and I've heard it's one of the better B&M inverts. We came here first, and it was closed. We come actually all the way up to the queue line here, and then they said it was closed, so we're like, okay, we'll come back later. We've come back later, and it seems to have gone down again. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but hopefully we'll get on Afterburn. I think they might do a test run and then see what happens. Seem to be disinfecting something. Not too sure. Anyway, we'll update you if we get on. And Afterburn is back in operation. Just a short delay there. Someone was sick on the ride. Nothing to do with the ride, so that's good to see. Yeah, back in operation. Let's go for a ride on Afterburn. Afterburn, the park's B&M invert. Yeah, it was okay. Wasn't as intense as I was expecting. No. I didn't grey out. My head's pretty weak. I've noticed along this trip. I seem to grey out on rides I probably shouldn't. Yeah, it was an okay invert. I'd still take Montu or Busch Gardens over this. What about you?
Yeah.
Montu, still better than this, but solid. It was pretty smooth. But yeah, my favourite part is diving into the trenches there. Yeah. But yeah, solid invert. And yeah, we've made our way to the back of the park now. Off to the left there is their water park. It is called Carolina Harbour. Yeah, seems to be a lot of water parks in their theme parks over here in the States. We don't have that much at home. I know some parks in Melbourne, Victoria has water parks in their parks, but none up at the Gold Coast. They're all their separate parks. But yeah, I'm on 96 credits at the moment, so I've got 3 more to get on, and then we're going to go to CopperHead Strike. So we've just bypassed CopperHead Strike. We'll go back there to get my 100th. But yeah, I think it's time for a ride on the Flying Cobras, the park's Vekoma Boomerang. So yeah, let's go for a ride. had our ride there on the Flying Cobras, the boomerang here at Carowinds. I think that was my first boomerang model, actually.
Yeah, it's weird feeling.
Yeah, you said it's a cool concept.
Yeah.
It's obviously been around for a few years. It's a cool concept going forwards and backwards. I was very dizzy when I got back into the station there. Going backwards through those loops, it made my head spin a bit.
Messes me a little.
Yeah, it just shows how weak my head is though. Yeah, nothing outstanding about that one.
Mid.
Yeah, quite a mid ride. Another coaster here at Carowinds. It's time for a ride on the Gold Rusher. Opened in 1973, so I'm pretty sure it opened when the park opened. So yeah, it's quite an old ride. Probably one of the classics here at Carowinds, so let's go for a ride.
Yo! Team effort, love it. Enjoy your ride.
Been for our ride there on the Carolina Gold Rusher. One of the, well, it is the oldest in the park. It opened when the park opened.
Yeah, it shows.
I wouldn't say it's rough, but it's got some weird jerky transitions in there. One bit, I smashed my knees on the front of the car in front. It hurt. It hurt a bit.
Not built for tall people.
Yeah, probably a one and done. Won't be coming back to that one. It's time for my 99th credit, and I'm gonna make it one of, well, what I've heard is one of the roughest woodies. And a lot of people actually say RMC Hurler because it needs to get RMC'd, but I guess we'll find out very soon after our ride on Hurler. Walking through the Hurler queue line now, and look at the views of Fury 325 Lift Hill. Absolutely massive. So gutted they couldn't get this open. They so there was the initial crack that appeared on one of them, which they replaced the support for that, and unfortunately they found a minor crack in another support, so they had to extend the closure. Very upset, but I feel like I might be back to get this credit one day. Well, we've just been for our ride there on Hurler, opened in 1994. My 99th credit. I wanted to make it pretty funny to be my 99th, and yeah.
My body's still vibrating.
That is one of the roughest coasters I've ever been on.
Yeah.
Well, luckily, what we did was, it was walk on. I had one row to myself and Wade had one row to himself, so we kind of braced ourselves the whole ride. I wasn't even focusing on the ride. There it goes there. Yeah, so we had our own rows. We could brace ourselves, which was the best part about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily we did that because that thing is rough. Definitely RMC that. RMC that. This park doesn't have an RMC, so it would fit well in this park, wouldn't it? An RMC would fit very well in this park. So yeah, that's my only take from that. Rough as hell, RMC that. Well, it's finally time to ride my 100th credit CopperHead Strike. Manufactured by Mack Rides. One of my favorite restraints, probably is my favorite restraint. Oh, look at it go there. Wow. Looks like it's got great hang time, a bit of ejector as well. Super excited to get on ever since becoming an enthusiast back in 2015. It's been a long ride. It is a bit harder to get credits living in Australia, but here we go. My 100th credit CopperHead Strike. there we go. I've just got my 100th credit on CopperHead Strike, and what can I say? It's probably my favorite at the park, actually.
Yeah.
There's just, you know, it's this and Intimidator, and this one just offers a few more elements than Intimidator. Whereas Intimidator is just all about the floater. This has incredible hang time, the best hang time I've ever had on a coaster.
Oh yeah.
That first loop was so crazy, just there. Oh, it's amazing. The theme, I'm not too sure what the theme is. There's like a pre-show before the launch. I'm not too sure what's going on. I'm sure there's a story behind it, but I'm not too sure what it is. We did a ride in the back row first, and then we went to the front. For me, that's a front row ride.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the hang time is more better in the front, and I'd say the ejector's better in the front too. And yeah, some of the transitions on there in the front, amazing. Woo! There it goes there, but definitely my favorite in the park. Probably would have been Fury if I did get on it, but you never know, I guess, until you get on it. Yeah, an awesome coaster to be my 100th. Can't believe it. 100. On to the next 100. Well, the day has certainly got a lot better since this morning. I think 12 of the 14 coasters are open today. I don't think Vortex is going to open. That's got an extended closure, and obviously so has Fury. Yeah, we've got a couple more credits to get on. We're heading around to Carolina Cyclone now, so yeah, we'll show you some off-ride footage of Carolina Cyclone. Just had our ride there on Carolina Cyclone, opened in 1980, manufactured by Aerodynamics. Yeah, it throws you around a bit there, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm noticing about a lot of rides here. There's a couple roller coasters that I want to say are just one and done. Just
yeah, absolutely.
Do them and then move on. I want to say the only rides we've done so far are CopperHead Strike and Intimidator that I want to get on again. So yeah, it's old, I guess, but yeah, it's a bit janky, throws your head around a bit. We're moving on from this one. Absolutely. It's time to ride Nighthawk, the park's flying coaster, actually manufactured by Vekoma. It's one of their Flying Dutchman models. So it's actually going to be the first time I've done one of these. Same with Wade. It's quite different to a flying coaster because instead of tilting you back in the flying position, you get tilted back onto your back, and that's how you go up the lift hill. So certainly a different one. Hopefully it's not too rough, but yeah, let's go for a ride on Nighthawk. And yeah, here's a look at the restraint system. Quite a weird one, if I do say so myself. It's going to be interesting, see if it's rough or not. Yeah, unfortunately the operations are quite slow on this. It's been about a 30-minute wait, I'd say. I don't know why, but the GP seems to love this ride. This is why the line's so long for this. The GP loves this. I don't know why. Let's see what we think about it when we come off Nighthawk. Flying Dutchman, the Parks of Vekoma, and yeah, it's very weird. Very disorientating. Yeah, it messes with your head a bit. I thought, you know, there's a slight rattle on it, probably the whole way around, slight rattle. Even CopperHead Strike had a slight rattle, I forgot to mention that. It has a slight rattle, but it doesn't affect the ride just because the restraints are so comfy. With that, yeah, it's bulky, weird restraints.
It's a weird ride.
Yeah, it's just a weird concept. I assume that's why they changed the flyers, because the B&M flyers are so much smoother. Yeah, another one and done here at Carowinds. All right, we're heading into the kids area of the park now. They've got 2 credits down here. One, Wade will come on with me, and one he won't. Just the manufacturer, E&F Miller. But anyway, we're going on the park's Philadelphia Toboggan Coasters Woodstock Express here. So let's go for a ride. We've just had a ride there on Woodstock Express. Opened in 1975, and that is 10 times smoother than Hurler. I'd way rather go on that rather than Hurler. Hurler just terrible. But that, 1975, it's running really well. One of their family wooden coasters, and yeah, it's really enjoyable.
Yeah.
There was a kid that was going around and around on that one. The kids absolutely love that ride, so yeah. Awesome woody here at Carowinds. All right, the last credit for me to get today is this one here, Wilderness Run. One of their kiddie credits, manufactured by E&F Miller. Hopefully it's smooth, which I doubt. Yeah, let's go for a ride on this one. I've just had my ride there on Wilderness Run. Not too bad at all there. It was actually really smooth. I'd ride that over Hurler. Yeah, but anyway, we are about to finish our day with a towards the front row ride on Intimidator, and then we'll wrap up our day here at Carowinds. All right, time for the last ride of the day here on Intimidator, an awesome B&M hypercoaster. We're gonna get towards the front. We'll try and get those outside staggered seats there because we got the inside ones last time, so want to try out the outside staggered seats. Yeah, let's go for a final ride on Intimidator. So yeah, we're here on row 4, second car back, and the staggered seats there.
Anyways, gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, we just had our second ride there on Intimidator. Really fun coaster, really fun. I'd say the drop in the back row is better, but all around I'd say it's pretty equal.
Yeah, front or back.
Front or back, it's a great ride. The amount of floater airtime on that, I'd say like some of the hills there, 5 or so seconds of floater airtime, yeah, your bum's out of the seat there.
It's incredible.
You feel like you're flying. There is 2 trims on there, you kind of feel them, but yeah, it doesn't bother the ride for me. It's still a great ride. Yeah, one of my favorites here at Carowinds. Well, that wraps up our day here at Carowinds. We've had a great time. Started off a bit mid, but definitely the day got better as we went on.
Yeah.
Standouts for me, definitely Intimidator and CopperHead Strike, my 100th. Got it here at Carowinds. We only missed out on 2 roller coasters here, which was the B&M stand-up coaster, Vortex, and Fury, unfortunately. Such a letdown, but you know, these things happen. I'm pretty sure I'll be back to get on it. In terms for rides here, I'd say if they RMC Hurler, then they've got a great collection of coasters here. Yeah, it's a great park, but yeah, RMC Hurler, guys, then it'll make it an incredible park. I guess I'll be back here for Fury 225. If you're in the area, you'll probably come and stop in because that coaster looks absolutely incredible. But yeah, that wraps up our day. If you guys liked the video, go down there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one.